That's streaming on YouTube. That's streaming on Twitch. What have we have? Connecting. We are connected. Let's go. Alright. Greetings, ladies and lads, and welcome to a very early, at least for me, painting stream. Where we're gonna continue to paint this Nurgle Warband from the Warhammer spin-off game Warcry. So, I'm very interested to see how today's gonna go. Mainly because I'm an hour late to this, for my European mind, a very early stream. Reason for that is because I overslept my alarm that I set for myself. Okay. Today we're going to keep painting this fella here. Starting with, so the last time we painted this guy, Tabletop Radio says, cheers, hope you've been well. Hey man, thanks a lot. Yeah, I've been well. I've been up and away, working a real job for the past month. And now I'm back for some more shenanigans. Glad to have you here. Okay, we're going to paint this Nurgle warrior as well as, you know, this fella over here from the Warhammer spin-off game Warband. Last time we painted, we washed this guy, and I do want to continue painting him today. So, starting with, because I want to keep these guys, you know, give these guys a very pale and kind of brown hue, because I think this, you know, goes without saying for a Nurgle warband, but I also kind of think that I already overdid it with the brown hue, and a little bit more green wouldn't be too bad as well. So now I think I'll just take a dark green that I have, a rich dark green like Caliban green, and just go into the darker areas, into the recesses, and you know, do a little bit there. Today's music is jazz, but not too lazy, because I do want to try something else every now and then with the music selection. Please let me know how you find this music. So I'm, of course, going to switch and mix and match as we go. So I don't want to go too crazy, although I think I kinda already am. Just look, I'm not sure. Whoops. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this this green would be darker. God. I thought I told you to be quiet. I'm starting out a rather necromancer, quote unquote necromancer says noise. Thank you, man. Glad to have you here. Noise to have you here as well. I hope the music selection has noise as well. Trying something else different today than our usual classical repertoire. I think I'll just keep going with the green, because this might be one of those trust in the process moments. And I'll just, you know, go on with the highlighting after this, and then we'll see if this works or no. Because if it does, I think we need to do the we need to start out with the Caliban green instead of the Castellan green as we did earlier. Because I think, again, it is a little bit too brown. Heavy Metals version is a little bit too rich, but this is too brown. Too pale. So, how have you guys been this morning? Elio says, hi guys. Hey Elio. Hope you're having a nice morning as well. Great to see you guys already here, okay. So I guess I still am in an alright time slot then. I wanted to start the stream an hour earlier, but I overslept. Sorry about that. Alright. This feels so wonky. Whoops. There we go. Necromancer says, yeah, I should be painting my Soulblight Gravelords, but you know, the procrastinate monster strikes again. Oh yeah, I know the procrastinate monster very well. Thankfully, due to, you know... So, what I did for the last month was, I worked on a ship. A small cruise, not like proper cruise liner, but like daily cruise liner. For like small trips and stuff. And I try to keep the pacing from that job for my artistic endeavors. So currently I'm rather motivated to keep moving and not stay still for too long, if that makes sense. And this definitely helps with the creative process as well. You know, basically just going after the motto, I mainly need to get things to start existing for either, you know, Warhammer or my diploma. And then I can see what I like about it. Henry says, do you take naps or do you just raw dog the day after streams like these? That's interesting. Yeah. I think, so the plan was that I'll basically take a nap after this for a couple of hours. So like we'll stream till 6, which would be just about 2 hours away. And then I'll take a nap till 8. And then I should have a cumulative like 7 hours of sleep or so, roughly 6 hours. And then I'll just continue the day as normal. Though, I think... now that I've slept an extra hour, I actually feel rather rested. You know, early to bed, early to rise makes a man big, strong, and wise. And I think I'll just try to raw dog the day after this. My uncle is active Games Workshop worker in 2013 when I was 15. Oh, really? Having a Games Workshop worker in the family must be interesting. I have so many questions for Games Workshop workers. Mainly if they have to pay full price for the miniatures or if they have a store discount. Or if they can give themselves a discount, if you know what I mean. Tabletop Radio says, I'm painting my salamanders with a week and a half left before a convention. Down to the wire. I have like 2 unit models and 2 dreadnoughts to finish. God damn. Are you painting some Age of Darkness Heresy, or are you Horse Heresy, or are you painting like 40k salamanders? Because that's quite a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll do something like that next week, when I'll do a... The entire stream's a bit quiet. Yeah, okay. We have the same settings as usual, but I'm talking a little bit quieter because I don't quite know yet how loud I can speak without waking my girlfriend, who's, you know, asleep 2 meters right from me. I don't think she'd be too happy to wake up at 4 a.m. But I, you know, as I did the sound check today, I think it should be alright. Are you guys having a rather quiet stream as well, or do I need to change something? 40k, I just got the new Vulcan model, and he looks beautiful. The new Vulcan Hestan model. Nice. That guy looked great. I'm definitely fond of these new combat patrols and the character models that they put out for that. Okay. I think I'll leave it with the green at that, and the next thing I want to do are some, you know, surgical dry brushes. As surgical as you can get with a dry brush. So this guy I forgot apparently to wash after using. Don't I have one that's even smaller? Yes, I do. Okay, now because I can't put it to work, tell her to make you a sandwich, lol. Nah, can't do that. Even as a joke, I don't think that's a good idea. She's rather stressed, and already the entire flat looks different because of that. Because she funnels her stress into work and moving stuff around in the apartment. We gained like an extra 2 square meters in our flat. I don't know how we keep managing to pull that off. So it's not like it's not without its remedies, but damn, man. Alright. I think I'll start on the Kislev flesh because we need to work from the lightest color to the darkest with dry brushing because I only have this one. And I don't wanna you know, don't wanna wash this thing in between and wait for it to dry. The reason why my uncle got fired by Games Workshop is because taking screenshots from a new miniature. Ooh, the forbidden sin. No. Yeah, you don't do that, holy shit. Games Workshop is cutthroat with that. Fascinating reason. What model was it? 2013. It's quite a while ago. Is that, oh, hang on. 2013 was when I was 12? So I did not start with Warhammer yet. So it was before Psychic Awakening, I'm rather sure. It's a sign from the god, it means baby time. No shit. I told her that as well. I was like, is this nest building behavior? Are we screwed? She was not fond of that joke. She threw juggling balls at me. That being said, she's very lovely. Alright, I think... So I mixed up a little bit of a pale skin tone. Now I'm preparing my brush and we'll see if it works. So, starting with this leg. I think this is rather alright. This is not alright. Fuck. Okay, so I think this particular shade is too thin. Is to really work as a dry brush. In that case, I'll just highlight it normally then, bro. Hey, it's just a new gamer living with you. Nah. the games a 1-month-old can play are very limited. But yeah. The one upside would be due to the, you know, very family-friendly legislation here in Germany, I'd probably have more time for streaming. You know? Have the baby in the, what's it called, a bassinet? I don't think it's called a bassinet. You know, these baby, beds. And then just streaming every once in a while, checking up on the baby. You guys see me more. We all love you, Forge World, but still good at making resin of Mecha Dread. You really are a big Forge World fan, right? I can't really share that sentiment. Forge World was always so unnecessarily expensive in my opinion. And the resin, like the resin that I tried, was rather BS as well. Not to say it doesn't have its upsides, and the models that it did put out, definitely, you know, the Astra Militarum models, and of course the Krieg, for example. Whew, they were and are good. But man, am I glad that they're starting to switch them out for proper plastic kits. At least you have lots of toys for the kiddo. Oh shit, dude. Nah. If I ever was to have a kid, all my Warhammer would be in a locked room somewhere safe. And like if I had like a showcasing display, it would be either very, you know, rather high mounted up on the wall, or like reinforced bulletproof glass bolted to the floor kind of deal. Because nah. I grew up with 2 younger siblings and a cat. Things can get ugly rather quickly. Yeah, I'm taking no chances on that. The skin, I think I'm currently overdoing it, by the way. The skin, I think I want to do like in the heavy metal version, so very pale, very sickly looking skin. I think it's kind of working. I think we'd rather a bit overdoing it right now as well. I think we're just on the edge here. We're edging. We're just on the edge of it being too pale. I think it's still rather alright. Maybe I should have got myself a glass of water before starting the stream. Damn, I already thought about that. But it was already so late, I didn't wanna... What's going on? Hello. What the fuck is going... Okay, maybe... My mic is back? Is it the right mic? Don't think so. Don't think so.